The men are taking over the kitchen tomorrow at the annual Music City Men Who Cook fundraiser. Kenneth Crump will be adding his culinary skills to the mix. He is joining us today with a recipe for strawberry and peach shortcakes with vanilla, honey, whipped cream. And boy, it looks good. Good to have you with us today.
Nice to be here.
All right, we'll talk about the event in a moment. The big event had a ton of folks out there last year for it. But tell us about this recipe that you've got.
Okay, well, I got strawberries and peaches. Also, I'm going to be demonstrating the strawberry portion, but it's the same process that you would use if you did the peaches.
The peaches, okay. Yeah. All right, so go ahead and get us started.
All right. Let me grab these.
All right, so you got some fresh strawberries. Can you use frozen, or is it just best for the fresh?
It's best for the fresh, because the frozen ones, once they thaw out, they get a little mushy. So I prefer the fresh ones.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So basically, you're just gonna cut up your strawberries, slice them into a bowl. Then you're gonna add sugar to them.
All right.
That process is called macerating.
Okay.
And I add a little Grand Marnier to it to
add a little what?
Grand Marnier.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's a orange liqueur.
Okay.
Just for flavor. So you add the sugar to it. Once that sets for about 30 minutes, it'll make a sauce. Pretty much.
All it's got to do is sit for 30 minutes and it'll come out like that?
Yeah, it's gonna pull the juices out like osmosis.
All righty. So you've got that, then what's next?
Yeah, so what I usually do is the juice is usually kind of loose. So what I'll do is I'll add it to a skillet and let it cook down.
Okay.
It's a little hot, but there we go. Yeah, so I add it to a skillet, let it cook down.
Okay.
And this way it'll thicken up. I'll add my Grand Marnier in there. And cook, cut
As
it
you
up and
continue
let it
with
cook.
this big event coming up, you weren't a part of it last year, but they had a ton of folks out there. So tell me a bit more about this event.
Well, I'm going to be entering the dessert section, so I'll be doing some desserts tomorrow. I'm not sure how many contestants will be there, but
it was so big last year that they had to find a larger venue this year. So that was one of the key things. But it's a big fundraiser as well.
Yeah, I look forward to being out there and showcasing my skills.
Okay, all right. So
basically, you're gonna let this go for a couple minutes, and then your finished product is gonna look like this.
Okay.
So it's gonna thicken up and give you a nice sauce. So next, what I do is take this off the heat.
All right, so after that, it's just kind of layering it like a parfait?
Yeah.
And you come out like that?
Exactly.
All right, super. That looks good right there. So we've got the peach and we've got the whipped topping here. So tell me quickly about that.
Okay, so the whipped topping, you have vanilla, you have sugar, and you have honey in that.
Okay.
And basically, you're just going to slice your cake up,
okay.
Cube it, and then you're going to put it in a bowl here.
All right, so you continue the layering process, so you can use a larger one or smaller ones like that for a nice presentation. This is recipe number 5413. It's available on our website at newschannel5.com. You can enjoy Kenneth's food and all of the other male cooks at the Music City Men Who Cook event. That's tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 6 at the Fortress. And just FYI, I wasn't aware of this, but the Fortress at 1500 Clinton Avenue, just off of Charlotte, just outside of downtown Nashville. Thank you for being with us, and good luck with everything tomorrow.
All right.